Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, let's hope this stream's stable. I look really red around the neck. It's just a shadow. Okay, did you get a notification? Oh, you did. How awesome. Okay, it is Friday night, isn't it? I believe it is. Okay, I thought I'd jump on, have a coffee with you. It's 2233. So I'm not gonna, I always say this, I'm not gonna stay on for a long time. And oh, my heart's beating really fast. Woo, it's got a bit warm as well. I felt like my chest looked really flushed. Anyway, good evening, guys. Let's see if any of you want to join me. I've only got half a cup of coffee. We can play with some cards this, should we play some cards this Friday night? Why not? Solitaire is not the only thing I can really play solo, isn't it? Well, we've got some tarot cards. Oh, we've got the devil, but he's in reverse. What's going on there? A Knight of Cups and a devil. Hi, Lily. She was just sitting on the windowsill getting some fresh air. Okay. Let's see what brings me here this Friday evening. Getting to know you, getting to know all about you. You guys know quite a lot about me already. Six of Cups. This is more like the more I get to know you, the more I love you. Because we have unconditional love here with the Ace of Cups. I was going to say the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is moving towards the Two. So we've got cups on the table. And we've got some justice that's being served. Very nice. Just seeing if anyone's chatty this evening. It's absolutely fine if you're not. I asked Emily if she wanted to come on. Yesterday we were going to come on and make crowns. I'm not joking. She come down the other evening and plonked this crown on my head. And I didn't realise it was made out of paper. It was origami. And we were going to come on yesterday. It didn't happen. And she was going to show us how to make these crowns out of paper. 3 pieces of paper. I just asked her now because she was in the living room. I said to her, I feel like I'm going to go live. Do you want to come on? She's like, nah, not tonight. So she's gone upstairs. They're pretty cool. But she was like, we get the arts and crafts box down and we're decorating. I'm like, how long did these crowns take to make? She says about 40 minutes just for the basic crown. So maybe we'll have an arts and crafts session. It'd be nice if we could do that over the weekend. I'm not promising anything. It's down to the daughter when she feels in the mood. She did yesterday, but I wasn't really feeling it. Not when she was feeling it anyway. What are you thinking about? Penny for your thoughts? Okay, we've got a Six of Cups here. This is a love that's matured. There's flowers blooming. Blooming dowels. Takes me to like the Yorkshire dowels. Are they blooming? Oh, there's lots of songs coming through. Let's take a walk together. Where are we walking? I'm sure that's near the ocean shore. Hand in hand, you and I. Let's cherish every moment that we have been given. Will you be by my side? There's that unconditional love. I feel like it's about taking a walk together. Let's take a walk so we can have talk. Justice. And then we have this night. This is in the centre. Justice. And then we have this knight that's charging in towards it. You're making me nervous. Whoever's on the other side. Sorry. I can feel the energy. You're making me nervous. Okay. Charging in, justice, and then we're having a think. And that's when I said kind of, there was a penny here, dropping. Is that a penny for your thoughts? The divine feminine. A little birdie told me. What did a little birdie tell you? Oh, I'm like slurping, gulping. I'm thirsty. I've got some Coca-Cola, not just any Coca-Cola, cherry Coca-Cola. Might have a glass of that in a minute. A little birdie told me, and I picked up first of all, the more I'll getting to know you. So what did a little birdie tell you? Let's see where we can go from here to find out. Lily, you're thirsty. Thirsty for knowledge. What do you want to know? Do I have my Supergirl underwear on? No. Look, it looks like Supergirl underneath her cloak. Not today. Let's go and have a look. Black, matching black today. What else would you like to know whilst we're on this live? It's all psychic talk, isn't it? That's all good. Ups and downs. Want to know about all the ups and downs? I see life as an incredible ride, and I'm lucky to be on it. Yes, the ups and downs make me want to puke sometimes, but they're also what makes things fun and interesting. And when you look back, even puking on yourself makes for a good story. Have I puked on myself? The ups and downs of life. Let's find out more. I have this feeling that the story of my life is going to come out. Well, it depends on what you're wanting to know. Get centered. Okay, well, this will tell you 3 things, won't it? Like what my favourite animal is, and a magical item, and a piece of furniture. So when it gets to be too much, whatever it is, I close my eyes and return to my centre. In my centre, I have the wisdom and tranquility of a unicorn holding a magic wand, floating through space on an ironing board. I don't know, it just seems cool to fly through space on an ironing board. A unicorn. So should we go to the unicorn cards then? Because I don't know where this is taking me or what you really want to talk about. We can have one more. Personal growth. As I move towards greater consciousness, I feel older thoughts and habits fall away. Like training wheels on a bike, they helped me get to where I am, but now that I can ride, I don't need those slow and crummy wheels except when I'm making bike analogies. Oh man, I'm not very great at riding a bike. I'd like to ride a motorbike. I'm not sure how that one's going to go down. I'm sure I'm going to find out at some point, but actually riding like a bicycle. Listen, I wasn't purchased a bicycle. Santa didn't bring me a bike, ever. I've never had a bike purchased for me. Not as a kid, my sisters did. And I had a skateboard, but I don't even really remember riding their bikes, like them being handed down to me. So no, not much of a bike. I did have an incident once. How many children did I have? Must have both of them. I'm not sure. But we went out on a bike ride. Oh, I think I had. Yeah, there was 4 of us. And we rode a bike, and I come out of my place and I went down the path, and I'm not very good with like knowing what the brakes are for the back wheel or the front wheel, or even which one I'm meant to pull. So I kind of pulled both and I went flying into a bush. I had thorns sticking out of my face, and I really hurt myself. I smacked my crutch against the bar, the main bar, bruised my crutch, twisted my ankle as I fell into the bush, which was a thorn bush. I had all thorns, and I just had a vest top on, so I had all thorns sticking out of my face and my body. My husband found it extremely funny. I just wanted to cry. I was like, I think I just want to go back in now. So, yeah. I'd rather be on a bicycle made for 2. Daisy, Daisy. Let someone else do the cycling. I'll be a passenger. Maybe that's what I'm going to be like with like Hagrid had a sidecar on his motorbike. Maybe I'm better off in one of those. Get myself some funky looking glasses or something. I think that would be better. Bikes. Bit of a liability. Personal growth. Listen, you learn. My kids love riding their bikes. And like, honestly, that's their mode of transport. They love riding bikes. We just don't go. We once went out on a bike ride. So I believe I went out again after this on the bike. And we kind of went, it's 2244. And there was 4 of us as a family, and there's me thinking, come on, we'll go on this bike ride. So we're out in the countryside, and it was quite local to where we lived. And then we kind of saw that there was a sign taking us to like this really nice park. Well, it seemed to be about like 6 miles away. So we managed to get there. Emily was so young, and she did not complain. Me and Megan, on the other hand, well, when we got there and we rested, so we had like a picnic when we got there, it was time to cycle back, and it was like, oh, fuck that shit. I was like, can we not just call a taxi? Can we not just get on a bus? We didn't. We rode back. That was like, he was like, it was your idea to go that far to carry on cycling. Yeah, won't be suggesting that again. I don't think I've been on a bike since. Oh, right then. Unicorns. Thankful. Think about the people and things that you feel grateful for. Not people that laugh at you when you've hurt yourself, when you've like come off your bike. Worth waiting for. Okay. I don't think that's what we're talking about here. This is definitely about going through the ups and downs of life and learning our lessons and learning to look back with humour. Creative. Come on, don't be so sketchy with your reading. Sketchy. What have you been sketching? You'll know in the morning. Will we now? Okay then, guys. Oh, that's like an hour and 15 minutes. Hi, Jasper. Everyone's like woke up. We don't have many on though, and everyone's extremely quiet. Just me chatting, as per usual. So there's definitely a remembrance here about your life. Have you had a fun life? I've really enjoyed my life. It's been interesting. Speaking like it's over. Well, that old life is. Hi, T-Rose. Hi, Cynthia. No alerts, but I can go back to the epoch. I can't say that word. Okay. Good evening. Good evening. Oh my gosh. How king have you been on? Listen, I've been speaking to the king. Been having some time. I got a notification. That happened earlier. Who was it? Gentile said that she didn't get a notification. I did. It's just very specific for those. Anyway, I'm here. I'm trying to fathom out the story, having a little chat. But you guys are here now. Look, the tribe turns up. Does that get me out of this? Thankful, worth waiting for, creative. You'll know in the morning. When you wake up, you'll have a better idea about what to do. Relax until then. Cool. You got a notification. I've been on for 15 minutes, 31 seconds. You blow me kisses. I did for this AM. Yes, so did I. Your phone was inside. You were seriously meditating. Wow. I wasn't sure if I was coming on, but there was this urge. I've had it the last 2 evenings, but instead I've gone and done other stuff, gone to bed, chill out. Hi, Moon Cookie. You're working late, but you're listening. You are. What time is it where you are? Must be coming. Is it coming off at 6 o'clock? What's our difference, Moon Cookie? You're cleansed and prayed all morning. How beautiful. Okay. So I don't know what that little chatter was about then. Just had a little chatter. A little natter. How are you guys feeling? Divine Feminines, how are you feeling? Moon Cookie, I know you're working. Excuse me, I can feel like, I don't know, I've been like belching a little bit today. It's 4:45. You're off at 10:30? Okay. Well, late shift. Girl, we creaked that door on DM. He's not single, and in his words doesn't mean he's happy with husking and jumping away. Oh, they keep growing some big man balls. They're growing their big man balls. You're in better spirits? Good. So should we see if we can tap into an emotion? We done this the other week, where it's like, okay, what were you? I was feeling nervous before you guys come on. Someone was making me feel really nervous. The full moon energy is amazing. I'm sure I'll be drained soon. I feel pretty cool. I don't know what time the full moon. What time is the full moon, T-Rose? Do you know what time it is in the UK? Hi, Laurie. How are you doing? Got itchy bum. Well, it's the top of my thigh, actually. What emotion are you feeling? I was feeling really tense around my heart earlier, like really, I was tapping into my emotional body. My heart. But how am I feeling? It was yesterday afternoon now. I've got to take this top card. You're going out later with Mark, letting another one go. I am in union, as long as you are happy. Thoughtful, in reverse. Penny for your thoughts. It is kind of hard to pin down, isn't it? What is it that you're thinking? Are you going anywhere nice, Laurie? Cynthia, you're just channeling stuff. Does seem to be the case, doesn't it? Just Cynthia's put, I don't think I know what the F that means. Listen, I don't know half the stuff what it means when it comes out of my mouth at the time. It'll make sense a bit later. No, just hanging out at his house. Dad's not well. Okay. We'll have a very nice hangout. Thoughtful. That's the, in reverse it was. That's the emotion. Thoughtful. You got bathed in icy cold water yesterday and about an hour sleep since. Do you know what, Laurie, before I came on, I knew one of you was going to mention the sunset. Beautiful sunset called Love One, playing with my photos. Found a nice astrological alignment that explains the DMDF transition cosmically. It's a 1,000-year alignment. That came up today too, Rose, didn't it, about astrology, astronomy, to have a look into them. So it's all these thoughts. Shit's got us thinking. Oops, you found a nice video. I mean, what kind of nice video? I know you're probably just correcting, but my mind's gone off. You're going to send it to me. It's not like porn, is it? Look, listen, these guys try it. Not you guys, but there are guys that try and tag like porn shit in my comments. I have to report them every time. Hope you guys don't click on them. You don't have to put the yuck all the time. Just know what I've done. Sophia, what did you say? Star of David pattern. There's definitely something. My heart's beating really fast now. Something about the star. Laurie's laughing. But just send it over. We'll have no time. Laurie, do you want to have a look at this? See what it is. Check out this material she's got. What we explaining? Oh dear. The Fae enjoyed the 7-pointed star. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? My computer just went beep. Yes, because my mind's gone a bit. Humorous. Exhausted in reverse as well. The brain needs a rest, doesn't it? So much goes through my mind, guys. Seriously, there's a lot going on in here. We're exhausted. Hey. And we're frustrated. I don't know if the deck's just like in reverse, but his eyes look a bit green. A bit like that Christ consciousness number, the Christ flame. It's 2255. And you can't see, but the cursor is actually, I can see it's on like the screen. And it's on the cursor. But as he moves, okay, it's going towards his ears now. Hello. I'm not sure whether you want me to stroke you. I wasn't quite sure about that look in your eye. Frustrated energy as well. I know you can't see these. Trust me, it says frustrated. I could easily write over them. My thoughts are to carry on doing some art, but listen, I go from one project to another. I'm a bit of a nightmare like that. Am I? Always have time for you though, Jasper. How are you doing tonight? You've been asleep on your chair, on your cushion like a king. I saw you. You sound happy. Oh, my eyesight's gone really small. He looks so small and wee. What's that about peanut butter? Right. He looks thoughtful. Lost in his thoughts. Oh my, the cursor. Seriously, you know the little arrow, it's pointing at his nose. His nose is proper wet. He's very alert, he is, isn't he? Oh, I want to move the cursor because I keep picking up on it. It's pointed to my armpits. Do they smell? I don't think they smell. There's no reason why my armpits would smell. Okay. Thoughtful, exhausted. I was actually going to go for a very nice long soak in the bath, but I found myself here. I'm just too tired to actually get in the bath and then to get out of it. So I opted for this option. I think I'm going to grab a bath in the morning. I should have a morning bath. But listen, I can't really see this, but from the distance, From a distance, Cynthia, it looks like either Bear or Beer loves bonking his finger to the nose and going, meep meep, instead of saying I love you. Oh, fucking hell, here we go. Bear loves bonking his finger to the nose and going, meep meep. Listen, I'm having a struggle reading the words. That does look like it says bonking. Boinking. Looks like bonking. Oh, shit. Okay. Right. Why are you looking at me like that, or seriously? It makes me giggle. Did I actually... Oh, I did pull tarot cards. I'm wondering whether or not I actually pulled any tarot cards. When I first started off, and I did. Who was that speaking? Who's paranoid? Love bug. Herbie. He was a love bug. What was the number of Herbie? 43. Well, I don't know. I'm guessing now. That's my age. Where's my phone? I want to know what the love bug. What was his number, Jasper? I'm going for 43. What are you guys going for? I'm sure there's one called Herbie Goes Bananas. Herbie. Tell me that's his name. Love bug. It is. Oh, the car. We want the car. Oh, it's 53. Jeez. It was in 1963. That's it. It's a wrong. Oh, there is Herbie Goes Bananas. Has he always been number 53? It seems so. I was only 10 off. Interesting. Right, it's 11 o'clock on the dot. Let's get a message out. Oh, who else guessed? 81? You was well off. I was only 10 off. It did drive itself. It did. Yeah, but so did Kit, didn't he, from Knight Rider? I'd like a car like that. Michael Knight. Knight Rider. Okay. What we doing? Where are we going? Because it's 11 o'clock and I feel I'm going to get myself an early night. Do you have an issue with that one? Well, you don't come upstairs with me. Perfect 10. He's just purring away here. So I'm gonna, okay, let's try and talk properly, Lucy. I'm going to do what I stated earlier, read both of the meanings to this card that I'm just about to pull now, that comes in with us being thoughtful, exhausted, frustrated. They were all in reverse. You was in a Knight Rider car? Kind of car my car accident was in? A Knight Rider car? Mountain. Hi Lorna, how are you doing? We have a mountain. My eyesight's quite blurry and that cursor's still on his face, bless him. Let's have a look, because this, I believe, comes in here to help with this. Lots of thoughts going around in the mind. Exhaustion. I feel extremely exhausted this week. I think you probably picked it up on my energy on the videos. Especially, I'm going to say maybe the last 3 days, been very tiring. And we have a frustration as well. So card number 6, let's read about the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Yeah. What's she going to be riding, Jasper? She'll be riding 6 white horses when she comes. Okay. So you have the capacity to flow around any obstacle. I don't really fancy holding like my arm over you. You think I have smelly pits? Whatever. Jasper, I want to actually put my arm there. He's going. Where are you off to? You have the capacity to flow around any obstacle. This is the time to adapt. Okay, so the upright position, sometimes you'll come across what appears to be an insurmountable obstacle, like a huge mountain that separates you from your success. You might think that climbing it or chiseling away at it is the best answer, but why take such a treacherous, he's just like moving bolts out of the way. There is actually no need for him to do that. He's got ample of room to get to the water. Okay, we're shifting things around here. You might think that climbing it or chiseling away at it is the answer, but why take such a treacherous, tedious approach? Be like the rivers that flow around mountains naturally. You'll move past this obstacle relatively quickly if you choose the easy way around. This is a time to adapt to your circumstances. If you do decide to climb, remember to take one step at a time, opt in for the next right action. But what does the reverse meaning mean then? There is an obstacle to your inquiry. This is not the time to move forward. Wait a while, be patient, and a way around the mountain will be revealed. Pushing forward isn't in your highest good. Okay, so that's going to come in with so many thoughts running around in your mind. You're absolutely mentally drained and exhausted, and this is causing frustration. Okay. So pushing forward isn't in your highest good. Don't try to climb too high to grasp the prize that seems out of reach, because it is for now. What's out of reach? If you exceed your limits, you'll find yourself tumbling down and you'll get hurt. Remain open to a new possibility rather than stubbornly forging ahead. It's like something about timing here not being right. We're off to see the wizard. Mine too, eyesight. Your eyesight's blurry as well. I'm tired because I have so many ideas. Yeah, me as well. It is tiring. There's lots coming in. There's loads of downloads. I feel actually the masculine energy, it was a void yesterday. Today, been very chatty. Chat, 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 chat. So, jeez. I swear, talk more than me. Chat, 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 chat. You bypassed the yellow brick road this time around. I want a yellow brick road. Like, actually, seriously. I want a yellow brick road going up to my house and different. I'll take you along it. You can actually help me lay it, can't you? That'd be cool. A joint effort. Someone can make the scarecrow and the tin man. I want it all. Anyway, so I've got to have a skip. That's just awesome. A skip down the yellow brick road. Where are we going? Because we feel very chatty. Or inquisitive, maybe I should say. I lost my flow. I keep saying that, I lost my flow. Explanation about my bangles. I notice I haven't got them on for a reason, because the 11's fallen off. And I need to get some pliers so that I can, and I just haven't got to the toolbox yet to get the pliers. But yeah, they're here. I'm explaining. It's because my darling Flo sent these to me. So we have the 11 that's it's all here, but it's come off. So I need to do like a repair job on it. But I feel a bit lost without it on. It says on there communication, intuition, and balance. Project for the weekend. I have mended it a couple of times. I do have the other one. I could, but they're a pair. They stick together. Let's stick together. Come on, and stick together. We made a vow. I want to have a look and see what the Archangel Power Tarot want to say. How can I be on for like 35 minutes? The time goes by so quickly, especially when I'm doing card readings and talking to you guys. The golden path, where I step, gold will appear. I am abundance. Amazing, isn't it? Okay. Okay, I'm going to ask some specific questions, because when we just do a free flow, seriously, lots can come out. But I can direct the reading. Would any of you like me to ask a collective question? A collective question, guys. What would you like me to ask? It's a tricky one. We're not really like that. We just take what we're given. Oh. So, like, I don't know exactly. Yeah. Okay. So the only thing I keep hearing is, where should the water flow? Okay. Well, I'm going to ask about emotions. Apparently, I'm asking the Divine Masculine as a collective. We're going to ask the Divine what your emotional state is. It's nearly 11:11. Laurie would like me to ask, how many DMs does it take to make a decision? That's really interesting, isn't it? 100. What was I asking? What emotion the Divine Masculines are in. It's spot on. Thoughtful, exhausted, and frustrated. Definitely frustrated with the Divine Feminines because of our intuition. And I'll come back to your comments in a minute. So I was asking what energy, the emotion the Divine Masculine is in. And it's the Divine Feminine, who is, they're not lectures. She's a lecturer. Reliable, clever, educated, and balanced. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you, scholarships or the pursuit of education, time to get to work. So the Divine Masculine is very aware that you, Divine Feminine, are going places. You're very clued up. Okay, so I still have this cursor on the screen here. Cursor. Curse you for being successful in your own right. Okay. Now, what was you asking? Yeah, okay, I've read that part. So we'll go back to Laurie's. How many DMs does it take to make a decision? That is a real good question, Laurie. I know that there's probably some humour behind it, but as in, like, someone saying that tap ain't nowhere near where the active collective is playing. Okay. What do the cards want to say? I always ask them what they want to say, Moon Cookie. I was trying to direct it. They're going to tell me what they want to say anyway. I'm utilising that DM to go into that opportune workforce. I don't know what my feminine insights are. Fine, I get at though. Moon Cookie. Emotions are like water rolling off a duck's back. I'm actually gonna, let's see. We'll ask where the divine masculines are as a collective, whether or not they are near. I want to say like the lake, the pool, where the divine feminine's hanging out. How far away are they? Knight of Gabriel, confident, enthusiastic, courageous, and charismatic. They can't be far because they're spying. It's all about you, divine feminine. They know exactly what you're doing. If you go back and watch the beginning of this live, okay, it won't be uploaded for like about 12 hours, although I've not played any music. So who knows? But sometimes, it's like my video tomorrow might be uploaded before this does. So if you go back and watch the beginning, first of all, I started singing Getting to Know You, getting to know all about you. And the more they get to know you, the more they're falling in love with you. Now, where are they? And you're kind of asking, like Cynthia said here, as in like someone saying that tap ain't nowhere near where the active collective is playing. Well, they're near. And they're watching behind the scenes. Because I was tapping into the masculine's energy. They would like you to know that you are reliable, clever, educated, and balanced. They can see that an excellent opportunity is going to be offered to you, scholarships or the pursuit of education and time to get to work. The next card they've got is you again. On a horse here, and you're confident, enthusiastic, courageous, and charismatic. Time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. So they're spying. And it's exhausting. I'm not sure they're really spending their time on anything else but just wondering what you're doing. Moon Cookie, all I can see is I love a good drag show. It came out, where are we? Are we like near? We're Friday. So it came out during the week in the premieres. It was like, are they going to be dragged? Was it this week or last week? Are they actually going to be dragged to the divine feminine? Okay. I'm going to carry on with this. And you got phone call coming in, Laurie? So how close are the divine masculines to the divine feminines? And I have this feeling that they're close. How close? Watching your every move. Studying, adventurous. Look at this. How close? It's like this mountain. It's like they are completely, you're not even aware, like you're in the middle of it. Why is his mouth open like that? It's like shock. Awe. Shock and awe. Shock and awe. You just jump out. You have a ballerina here in a music box. That's a box that you keep your jewels in, your treasures, your bracelets. And that's where he has you, in a little box. And opens it up. What do you see You people gazing at me. You see a girl on a music box that's wound by a key. How can you tell I'm under a spell? Well, look, because we can suss you out. I'm waiting for love's first kiss. You open up Pandora's box there, Divine Masculine. Look, see the other box? Look how it's affecting your heart. You cannot see how much I long to be free. Do what you love, a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavours, working with others in a cooperative manner. Wow. You got the key? Dancing with my heart to soul. You're doing your dance. Okay. Bitch, let us out. Cynthia, that's me. Let me out the fucking box. I'm not here to be kept in a box. Please, let me out. I'm spinning around. Move out of my way. Right then. That's quite loud and clear, Divine Masculine. Everything else, look at the background though. Not with any of the other cards, but have a look at the focus in the background. Look how blurry it is. All eyes on you. All I can see now is eyes. Seriously. You've got the eyes of, I don't know what this is here, two here. If you look closely, you've got like two eyes here. 1, 2. Let's spot the eyes. No, we dot the I's and cross the T's. Fucking spot the eyes. Get on with dotting the I's and crossing the T's. Jeez Louise. Right then, so Divine Masculine, you are peeping. I called you guys peeps the other day. I said, hi peeps, or morning peeps. I'm on to you. And I'm going to get some more cards. Let's see what the angels and ancestors would like to say. What are you doing, Divine Masculine? You can't hide from these. Jesus Christ. Nice. Cynthia, that's not normal. Thank goodness he's like an ex. Right, okay. Let's see what the angels and ancestors would like to say regarding the Divine Masculine and how close they are. Moses. It's by artwork by Lily Moses, and it took me to Moses in the bulrushes. Okay, downstream, hiding in the bulrushes. How is this happening, Divine? How can the Divine Masculine be everywhere? Father Sky, that's why. Look at this higher perspective. Jeez. Christ consciousness. Hi, Jeremy. How are you doing? You're off having fun as well? Awesome. As long as you're happy. Father Sky. How is this possible? Because it's God's will. That the Divine Masculine can see everything. I mean, everything. They're like everything. Best act like a lady then. Seriously, open to the best act like a lady. Oh, seriously. Now, does F's come after K's? No, it comes before. Do F's come after K's? F-U-C-K. Why am I not finding it? Oh, here he is. If you look hard enough, you'll see. Okay, the message. Trust that your path is unfolding exactly as it needs to. You have a personal relationship with a great Father. Know that he is lovingly leading you forward, Divine Masculine. Okay, that's good because you're trusting in the unknown. You're waking up to the unknown. You're like, oh, I didn't know I could do this. There's a lot you can do that you're not aware of. Seems you're aware of a lot of things now, Divine Masculine. About you're a lot you're aware about. I was trying to tell you what the Father Sky card was about. Father Sky is the name of the Native Americans and many other indigenous, I don't know if that's how you say it, tribes have given to God. Now Moses spoke to God, didn't he? The burning bush. Okay, do you believe that bush was burning or do you think it was just like energy? I'm going to say it was energy because I believe it disappeared just as quickly as what it came, energy. And Moses said to God, who do I say sent me? Because he had to go and see the pharaohs and ask for the people back, didn't he? Take them to the promised land, lead them to the promise, guide them to the promised land. And God said, that's when God stated his name, I am that I am. Very close connection here with God, Divine Masculine. Okay. So this card represents the universal powers that are masculine in essence, the energies that people have called out to and looked up to in times of need and gratitude. You're feeling gratitude, the thankful card came up. You're feeling gratitude towards your Divine Feminine now. You have this strong connection with God. The divine, whatever you want to call it, energy. You want to call it energy. It's divine energy. It's cool. Father Sky personifies your relationship with the masculine energies of the divine and possibly a very powerful male or father figure too. Holy shite. Hi, Golden Ray. So it looks like the Divine Masculines are in touch. Close, very close. You should be able to feel them. I'll tell you what I've been feeling, energy around my bed. I think it's amazing. I actually stated, I go to like lay down to meditate. I don't even sleep, but I definitely go somewhere. And it's very apparent that the whole outline of my body is vibrating, that everything's vibrating, guys. It's energy, isn't it? Alana, darling, you've taken out, I love it. Now I know. I thought I recognised it. You know when you're, hi Alana, sweetie. You actually called to live. You did. Oh my God, we so have to catch up. It's the weekend. I try over the weekend, sweetie. I'm like chilling out at the moment. Okay. What was we chatting about? Oh, the vibration, the energy around my body. Seriously vibrating. It's like, and I'm like, I'm not scared. And I can feel walking around my body and what side, and even when it settles next to me, it's okay. Cuckoo. The extended message. You are a co-creator of your life, and every thought, feeling, intention, and emotion you have is creating the road ahead. With that being said, you don't need to know every single detail, although you want to know every single detail, Divine Masculine. I think you have a bigger idea of what's going on than what the Divine Feminine does. Okay. With that being said, you don't need to know every single detail of what is going to unfold before you. When this card appears, you are being guided to step back and get out of your own way, because there is a greater power that is not only around you, but within you. And Father Sky is creating the best experience imaginable for you. I've quite enjoyed today, actually, the connection. It's very intense and strong. Like I said, Masculine's energy has been very chatty. Accepting this will allow miraculous energy to come into your life, to see things from a higher perspective, like the eagle on the card. This card can also appear when there are opportunities to improve the father connection in your life. My ears are ringing. If your father figure is in heaven, know that his spirit is drawing close. If he is on earth, there's an opportunity to heal something, whether past or present. Okay. I'm contemplating about whether I move away from that. I want to stick with it. Oh, that's beautiful, that connection, Laurie. Let me just read out what Laurie been meditating during the day at the lake with the wind blowing and the warmth of the sun. Raise up my hands to the sky and call to divine. And that's a wrap. And that's a wrap. Are you off, Cynthia, or am I? I'm not off yet. Yeah, and vibrating so much after that, a little. It's very intense, isn't it? I actually kind of, I don't even know when, if it was today, yesterday. But I was like, I'm not afraid. Because it was very intense. Cynthia, see you later if you're off, darling. Let's get a journey of love. They've been speaking quite a lot lately. If I can find them. How long have we been on? 56, 55. Okay, what is the actual time? Nearly 11:30. I do believe the divine masculines. Cynthia, have you gone? You're going to quiet down. Depends when you go. I'll be going shortly, darling. I say that. If you're going to start talking about it, has gone start talking through me, and I don't know, I may be afraid. What are you afraid of? There's nothing to be afraid of. Oh, I was saying about the divine masculine. He has more of an idea about what's going on with the actual union of this connection than what the divine feminine does. He's in like decision-making mode. Feels like the connection is like in his hands. Divine feminine, you're taking care of your own needs. And you're already on mission. As when it comes to this union, it's very much in the divine masculines and the divine fathers' hands. It's a man thing. Self-initiation. 12. I keep saying that. 12:21. The mirror of that being reflected. Divine feminine. You know what this is. Self-initiation. And it's also what the divine masculine has to go through. Card number 12. Okay, seeing as I'm reading for the masculines and we're asking where they are, he's obviously witnessed that you've initiated yourself into this spiritual awakening, and how magnificent you are. Seriously, it's shock and awe. He's just absolutely amazed, blown away. So now he's being guided how to actually, he wants some of it. I'm picking up the Wright brothers with the aeroplane up here. Definitely seeing things from a higher perspective with the eagle. Okay, divine masculine. You are being touched by a wave of your own light in motion. Can you feel the blessings and love that are flowing towards you from within you in an upsurging wave of love. This is your own pure divine nature. You can choose to empower another as the carrier of your own divinity, of course, and sometimes if you are not quite ready to recognize your own divine essence, this needs to be. So I want to say recognizes it within you, divine feminine. And you can choose to empower another as the carrier of your own divinity, of course. And sometimes if you are not quite ready to recognize your own divine essence, this needs to be. Yet at any moment, you can choose to recognize that it is you who is initiating yourself into love, that you are the being of light, the divine, that is drawing you forward into yourself. At any moment, you can choose to recognize yourself. Will this be such a moment? This oracle holds a message for you. There are many teachers on this path, some humble. What did I said at the beginning, divine feminine, about being a lecturer? She's giving lectures all the time. Listen, it's divine wisdom and guidance. It's for your own good. It's for the highest good of all. This oracle holds a message for you. There are many teachers on this path, some humble, some wise, some great companions on your life journey, and some who will enter in and out of your life quickly, perhaps imparting a helpful word or teaching you a more challenging lesson about trusting and relying upon your own wisdom. The greatest teacher, however, is life itself. You can trust in your own experiences and know that it is the divine spark within you, the life within you, that is the one true teacher who carries you home in awakened reunion with the divine. So at the beginning of this reading, it was about us analysing, like, laughing at our journey, our past, seeing how far we've come, what we've been through, the ups and the downs, and how we get through them. And I do really feel as if the divine feminine, you were kind of like the evidence. The divine masculine knows you have had challenges and he's seen you rise through them, which now makes it feel to him as if it's so much more possible for him to get through this. Let's read this poem. How easy to love. The words flow when it's right. I dare not tell you. So I don't feel it's the right time. If you dare not tell someone how much you love them, it says how easy to love. And that's kind of like, loving you is easy cause you're beautiful. So my masculine's been falling more and more in love over the last few weeks. So how easy to love, and the words flow when it is right. I dare not tell you. Okay. Just sitting in that little box. It's getting ready to open it up, divine feminine. Look. So divine feminines, before I go, because that's an hour and 3 minutes, 20 seconds with the masculines. Let's just see what the divine would like to say to you guys. I actually came on really asking, how are you, divine feminine? How are you holding up? You guys don't really complain, do you? No. You are your own beautiful essence, Rory. And you will attract the most beautiful counterpart for your beautiful essence. That's how it works. Right, okay. So let's have a look and see what the divine wants to say as to where the divine feminines are. Yeah, I think that's 5 of Raphael. Now, interesting, because we know the 5 of Raphael is about emotional loss, feeling the pain. Okay, 3 cups knocked over, 2 cups normally behind a masculine who's dwelling on the 3. Why are you getting ready then? And why is there a delivery of presents? Where are you, divine feminine? Well, you got a nice green gown on. I'd like a nice green ball gown. Okay, and look at all these. What else is in here? Well, it says everything happens for a reason, that we know. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness and search for the silver lining. And I was just saying, us divine feminines, we try not to complain. What we're dealt. We just work through it and grow through it, take it on board. Look at this. It's like the divine masculine wants to know everything. Your favourite colour, what you like to eat, what kind of presents you would like, what would make her happy. It's definitely about going the extra mile. So, everything happens for a reason, even maybe like another little delay. It's working with the divine to make dreams come true. 3 of Ariel, do what you love. A time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavours, working with others in a cooperative manner. Who's he working with? Father Sky, the divine. Oh, they got some plans. Oh my goodness, I feel like you're just going to feel so spoiled. It's the Care Bear countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Explode them hearts. It's what comes out of their belly, doesn't it? Their own special, unique trait. So I actually feel like you're going to be spoiled rotten, divine feminine. New beginnings. Starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Okay, you're on track, divine feminine. Look at this, a new life. And it's a new family life. You're not going to be alone. Starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Is that mountain? Oh, I can't really see. The screen's not the same when I'm on a live. Like, I don't have the whole screen to myself. It's so greedy, Lucy. Yeah, well, I've got chat on there as well. It's that mountain there. One more for the divine feminine. Three of Gabriel. That's a card of manifestation. Look at this, divine feminine. I like the dress. I like the hat. It goes well with the flags on the boat. Very colour coordinated. What else is going on here? You've got your suitcase. Oh my goodness, you've got a few suitcases. Where are you off to shopping? Paris. I don't know, listen. What does the actual writing say here? Prosperity arising from wise planning. Oh, that's you knowing what you're wanting and knowing your worth. It says it's time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. Oh, a very satisfying life. Are you off to Ireland? Can I come to Ireland? I've not been to Ireland. I'd like to visit Ireland. Okay. Well, that's beautiful. 5 of Cups, which I feel now we're now focusing on the 2 of Cups, especially as we've had this a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness and always searching for that silver lining. Then we have this starting a new life, finding your purpose, forgiving and compassionate review of the past. And then prosperity arising from wise planning. It's time to take the next steps, optimistic plans that turn out as expected. It's like you didn't back down, divine feminine. It does feel like you really stood the test of time, love's test of time. Ready to be rewarded? Let's have a look at what Angels and ancestors would like to come out. Oh, okay. But come on. Haunted site is grabbing. How many is there? 2. Oh no. See, what's going on with the cards? They're wanting to like split. Fire guardian, ignite your passions, and a white witch, be the light. Let's have a look. I've taken notice of them, but I'm not sure why. We have the sun, which is the divine masculine's energy. Enjoy success and happiness. Oh la la, yes please. The sun is coming, divine feminine. It's on your side. New beginnings, the sun. Let's read it. Know that doors are opening for you. Follow up new projects, ventures, and ideas. Connect with the inner fire that is driving you forward. There was that, what was it? The passion? Fire guardian. Passion. The sun has long been associated with the energy of success. It's the most powerful planet in the solar system, solar referring to the sun. So, of course, when the sun card appears in a reading, it will bring power, success, and light. Oh, there was the white witch. Okay. It brightens up all connections, banishes darkness, brings a sense of youthfulness, and invites you to connect to the energy of joy so that you can be light in spirit and heart. Okay, the extended message. We know. It's the divine masculine's energy, so it's your light that's drawing him in. It says here, you are being surrounded by the brightness of the sun at this time, and that's that mountain, even though you're not aware of it. It's the divine masculine that's surrounding you, all around. Opportunities to feel and be successful are swirling and dancing around you. So guys, pay attention, you must be able to feel their energy. Relationships and friendships progress with joy and you will feel happy and uplifted. If you're not somewhere bright and sunny right now, there will be other ways in which you can enjoy warmth and joy. Solar energy brings health and vitality and can energize and warm. It also can take away your voice. And the masculine's camp went, I've got another card to read, if you don't mind. Thank you. Solar energy brings health and vitality and can energize and warm, and it also encourages everything to grow. The energy of expansion is with you at this time, and you are being offered the perfect opportunity to move forward. If you want to bring something to life or are ready to take a new step in a relationship, the sun will bring the right energy to you. If you're asking a question, the answer is most definitely yes. Is this my masculine I'm feeling? I asked you guys if you had a question. So whatever that question was that you wanted to ask, but you kind of didn't type, because we're not kind of like that, are we? Although Laurie had a really good question. So if you're asking a question, the answer is most definitely yes. I'm sure, when do we have that come out? Definitely yes. We have a great teacher here. Jesus, we've got Jesus Christ. Learn from spiritual experiences. And this is the great teacher. That is life itself, so Father Sky told us. So it's kind of like they're referring to you as being more of a Moses than maybe a Jesus Christ. But God, listen, God was their father, okay? You can call yourself Moses if you like. Call yourself JC. Absolutely fine. Not an issue. You are a great teacher. And I feel you're learning from a great teacher. You're divine feminine. It says learn from spiritual experiences. And oh boy, aren't they coming in. Okay, know that what is happening around you is divinely inspired. Learn from your current experiences, then share them with others. Well, that's the way that we can put. If I didn't share my current experiences with you, then you wouldn't be able to put the things together, would you? You just think that you're some crazy loon on your own, and you're not. Okay, that's what builds your belief and your trust in this. The tarot cards, the oracle cards, the stories, they resonate. Okay, it helps you to understand we're all connected. So let's read about this card here. This card was inspired by Jesus, who is one of the most widely acknowledged and loved spiritual teachers of all time. But there is a great teacher in every tradition, and this card represents the one to whom you feel closest, as well as the great teacher within. Who do you feel closest to? Your divine feminine for one, divine masculine, because you're observing her very, very closely. Also, you've got quite a close bond with the divine now, the divine father. Okay, which is, he's helping you to run, or she, or it's Father Sky. It's helping you to tap into that great teacher that lies within you as well. The teacher wears simple clothes here to demonstrate that even if you live a simple life, it can be an incredibly spiritual one. He is surrounded by a sense of serenity and harmony because he has absolute trust in the higher power that moves through him, and the dove on the card represents receiving answers to prayers through signs and experiencing peace through joy. The extended message. This card can represent a teacher in your life or the great teacher within. Either way, it shows that you have dedicated a lot of time, effort, and energy to understanding yourself and the world. You are having spiritual experiences at this time and gaining a greater awareness of what you need to do in order to grow. There is a great chance that if you've been having any challenges recently, you've surmounted them and allowed them to be vehicles to lessons that are helping your spiritual connection. I was going to say stay off the bikes. Depends what kind of vehicle it is. There's lots of crashes on the bike. If you feel that you've received messages from heaven or the universe recently, this card is confirmation that these have indeed been holy experiences. So all about you again, divine masculine. It's between you and the divine. The divine feminine just knows that she has some awesome treats in store for her that the divine has lined up, that you seem to be co-creating, helping. You have a hand in this, divine masculine. Okay. Feels very much as if you're actually at some point going to be reaching out and offering your divine feminine a helping hand. Let's get I'm not reading all that, Cynthia, darling. I'll try and catch up a bit later. Let me end on a journey of love for the divine feminines, and then I'm going to go. Rings of Time. Card number 44. Just missing the one, aren't you? I've got no drink left. It's okay. I've got a little, seriously. Might just wet the lips. Right, okay, 44. I'm losing my flow. Oh, there's the book. I'm losing my flow again. I need to get my 11 back on. My arm. 44. Okay. Rings of Time. It's that thing called divine timing. We're quite used to that now, aren't we? I believe I understand now more about divine timing, how that works, how you don't really have a hand in it. It's over to the divine and the divine masculine at this time. So divine timing, that looks like a figure, doesn't it? Sitting there. That's what I see as a figure sitting down, like the hand on the, like that. Waiting. Divine timing is granted to us as a gift. Sometimes if we want to be further ahead than where we are, that gift can seem like a restriction rather than a generous holding. So I've really pointed out that the divine masculine, he's being held back for a reason. It's going to be worth it. It'd be worth waiting for. Okay. Now, when I go back to the beginning of the reading, I'm probably going to see more synchronizations. Do you see that little floating around the face? Seriously, Lucy, stop pissing around. Divine timing is granted to us as a gift. Sometimes, if we want to be further ahead than where we are, that gift can seem like a restriction rather than a generous holding, much like traffic that moves systematically, so that not only one car, but many can reach their destination according to a greater harmony and alignment. That's Laurie's question answered. How many divine masculines does it take to awake? I can't remember. What was it? Well, it says here, much like traffic that moves systematically so that not only one car, but many can reach their destination according to a greater harmony and alignment. We are like individual cars that must sometimes accept red lights and other times can flow swiftly through many green lights. It is just this way, this systematic flow of divine energy through human manifestation. Your spiritual maturation is happening perfectly. There is no need to bother yourself about timing. When doors open, walk through, and where there appear to be no such openings, rest and reflect. The rings of time serve you, beloved. And I love that, Divine Feminines. And seriously, so that I want to say it's such a soul truth now that what we're aware of is when doors open, we're walking through them. We're not missing the opportunities. And when there appear to be no such openings, we use the time to rest and reflect. The rings of time serve us now, beloved. So this oracle brings you a message that the divine is completely responsible for the timing of every event, opportunity, and happening of grace in your life. All you need to do is live your life. Everything else is taken care of you for now. Everything else is taken care of for you now. You are going to be cared for, Divine Feminines. You should be able to feel it already. This applies to all of your plans and the unfolding of all of your relationships. Let it all breathe and let the divine happen as it will. Okay, let's leave with this poem here. I can see a fairy. Alana, I can't wait to grate up with you. I can't wait to catch up with you. Let's try. Are you free over the weekend, sweetie? I'd like to catch up. It's can't even get the words out. Look, if we don't speak, it's divinely timed, okay? Because like the words don't want to come out. But I've been meaning to kind of, okay, that's tomorrow. Oh, you're still early, aren't you? So you're like 11. Are you about 1 o'clock? Friday afternoon? Okay. Yeah, 1 p.m. Friday. Okay. So I'm coming up to midnight now. So when you're free, you could always just, send me a message. And if I'm free, sweetie, then, okay. Right, let me end then. I send you all lots and lots of love. Thank you for joining me. And, let's end with this. Have you noticed something about the hands, guys? Like, sorry, but Alana's just mentioned that. One of my hands has like morphed into my Divine Masculine's hand. I noticed this the other day and I said to, I was actually on a call with a Divine Feminine. I was like, oh my God. And she's like, what? I said, well, I know what my Divine Masculine's hands look like. And I was looking and it's like this hand had morphed into the shape of his hand, but this one hadn't. And we've been seeing about the all-encompassing hands, and it's about the touch. And I spoke today about like the energy. You should be able to feel it's like close. I tell you a movie to watch, Made in Heaven. Okay, if it's on Netflix. Made in Heaven. Watch that. That describes the kind of energy. Anyway, can we get on with this? Yes, see you all tomorrow. Well, I hope so. Now we're saying that. It's like if I'm not here, then it's just because Divine says not to come on. It's not often that I don't come on, and I normally let you know if I'm taking a break. But I will see you all tomorrow. I'll be definitely I'm with you all the time in spirit, guys. Right, let me get these bloody words out. Okay. And then we're going to go silent. There is a beautiful silence now as I hold your hands and listen to your eyes across a span of moments called time. There are no words that say as much, nor walls that could confine the wings of our feelings or the rhythm of our eyes. I'm done. I'm out of here. Woo! 1 hour, 25 minutes and 40 seconds. Okay, guys, I will catch up with you soon. Enjoy your Friday evening, whatever it is that you're doing. Alana, enjoy the rest of your day. And I will catch up with you guys more than likely tomorrow. Okay, well, yes, it's tomorrow because it's 11:58. I'm getting off. Okay, before it's midnight. You know what happens at midnight, don't you? I turn into a pumpkin. Okay. Guys, much love. Take care. Bye for now.